My name is Sheila Waulters. I am the AP manager for Above the Dirt. We are a farm labor contractor based in Quincy, Washington.
Hi, my name is Sherri Burris. I'm the HR Compliance Office Manager. The paperwork becomes a little problem. Some of the past deals was the mistakes of filling out the paperwork, loss of paperwork, keeping track of everything in one area.
We would have these packets of documents that we would have to go through with each of the employees, have them scan every single piece of paper, and then we would in turn have to scan all of that back into their employee file. With Ganaz, we eliminate those steps. It's a digital format, so we no longer are dealing with all of the amounts of paper that we were having to handle, and it's just made a world of difference in the way we hire our employees. Just the functionality. It seemed like it was an easy process for us to do our onboarding. It was quick, it was simple, and Ganaz has been great to work with, very responsive in their customer support, and those are the main reasons that we went with them.
We did try being creative and doing like our own little development on the website, having all the hiring forms be more electronic. That takes a lot of time and effort and not perfected. Let's just say 20 people would come in to be hired, and it literally took an 8-hour process. So what drew us to Ganaz was on the speed of the development of the onboarding.
I think the biggest issues that we're having with our current payroll pay card is just that it also is a very manual process. We take those cards, make photocopies of them. We have to register them online, call in to register them, and then we hand them out to our employees when they come in for their first paycheck. And then we also have some issues with like customer service, them not catering to the more Hispanic population, and just not having the Spanish-speaking personnel to assist those employees over the phone.
It was very difficult when we sat with our worker to try to help them through solving the problem. The employees are overall really nervous to talk one-on-one with a lot of these phone conversations.
I think it's just impacting it because we have to do a lot of hand-holding with our employees. Since they can't get anything resolved on their own, they're coming to the office and we're assisting them, spending a lot of time on the phone when they do have an issue, and just the process of having to manually provide those cards to them. It just takes up a lot of time and energy.
Takes a lot of time. It's like when you have someone come in, because our priority is to get that person helped. You could take 15 to 30 minutes, put on hold, going through all the questions, or they keep pushing you off to different people. That takes time away from that worker, and it takes a lot of time away from my office people.
We were actually contacted by one of our Ganaz reps that asked us if it would be something we would be interested in. So we met with them and kind of went over some of the things that we were experiencing. And when they came out with the card, we were pretty excited to jump on board.
We signed up with the communication platform and the onboarding with Ganaz. So they started coming to us, picking our brain, and more having the voice with Ganaz on what our pros and cons are, actually being able to throw out ideas out there. We like where it's going.
Making it part of the onboarding process, being able to scan that card in, have them sign for it there, and just hand them a card, and off they go. And that's made our life much easier. It's a much quicker process. We were pretty excited about the customer support, having dedicated Spanish-speaking customer service reps. So those are two of the main reasons that we were excited about the program.
We're so widespread. So above the dirt, we're one payroll entity that pays multiple areas. So that's why we cut away from the paper checks, because it was a constant chasing down, trying to get people their money. With the features that Ganaz is offering, I believe it would be less stressful, more welcoming for a lot of our guys. We deal with a huge amount of H-2A workers, so anything that can help us make their lives easier in regards with getting money sent back home is a big plus. The ease of them being able to get cash off their cards, the alerts and stuff they'll be getting so they know when things have posted to their card is a huge plus too.
I feel like the features of the Ganaz Mastercard, it's just a more robust system. There's being able to get text messages in the WhatsApp platform. They can get information about their card quickly and easily. And then just the ease of us issuing a card to our employees.
I'm going to say ultimately my big thing is the representation, the more user-friendly, more in tune. I feel Ganaz is a little bit more personalized to us. So they're interested in listening to us, how to make the system better. I don't feel we really get that from the other places.
The main issue that we're expecting to be resolved is that the employee will have more control over their card. When we were issuing it, we were helping them. If they lost a card, they would come through us. If they had a problem with their card, they would have to come through us. I think that's going to resolve a lot of problems for them and us at the same time, because they'll be more in control of the card.
The communication is going to be a lot easier. If they do have problems off campus, out shopping, any errors, I think they'll be more comfortable on being able to call Ganaz directly instead of being too afraid.
Time saving for the most part. I think that there's no paper checks. They're going to be able to be more self-sufficient when getting information on their card. They'll know exactly when the money's hit their card. I just think that it will cut down on a lot of the interaction that we have to have with them in regards to when are they going to see their money hit, or if they have any questions with their payroll. I just think that that's going to help us a lot. I would recommend it because it's a huge time saver. I think that just the document retention, the ability to not have to do anything via paper anymore, just how quick and easy the onboarding process is. What used to take us 20, 30 minutes per employee is now just taking a few minutes. We can pick what group of documents we want for that particular person, and that's made a world of difference too.
I would definitely recommend it, especially when it comes to the onboarding stuff. I had a comment from someone that we just did a rehire, and they said that was the best, fastest onboarding that they have ever been through. An example is we have hired like 100 applicants. They come in, we've gone through all the onboarding process. The next day, we might only have 30 show up. Oh, again, we got to go through the whole process. But gonna implement it speeds up the timeline of my gals to sit there and go through this process and move on to the next one. One thing I really like about them too is they're wanting to basically be like a team. They want to be with you to help make their product even easier for us. So it's a win-win situation on both in regards with the security, going electronic. You know, this is the new age. Everything needs to be moved electronic. I feel that Ganaz is with us every step of the way and constantly picking her brain. So I feel a lot better going this route instead of wrestling around with our past ones.